Hello. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? How are we? Ah, I still have to get used to that. Jesus Christ, damn. Hi, hello. Let me look at things. Jameson, congrats at first. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Come in. Hi, Marsh. Hi, Les. Hi, Lapinchen. Hi, Kana. Hi, hello. How are you guys doing today? Oh, I'll be honest, I'm tired. I'll be honest, I'm tired after yesterday. EB, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm so EB. Um, but I promised that we would yap a bit, and I can tell you things, and we will do that because I feel like I should come a bit closer, honestly. Better. I like that more. Tired but concrunch in the crafting. That makes sense. There we go. It's weird I finally have an early morning streamer. Well, I have to disappoint you. This is not my usual streaming time. Usually I start 4 hours later, which is not that early morning anymore. But yes, on the weekend I have my occasional afternoon streams for my time zone. So yay, hi. I hope I can be a good early morning streamer. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How are we feeling? How are you feeling after yesterday? Still noon for me, much earlier than all. That is fair. That is very correct. But how are you guys feeling after yesterday? Because I still don't know. Genuinely, no idea. Especially considering I looked at the stream numbers yesterday. Those were a lot of people. Those were a lot of damn people. Especially considering the time. Especially considering it was very fucking early for US. It was starting to be very fucking late for Asia and Australia. And I got DMs from people who couldn't, unfortunately, tune in live because of things like work. Just really rude, actually. I think it shouldn't work when I have a debut. I'm tired of dealing with electrical house issues that, oh my. It's the worst. It's the damn worst. I hope they get resolved soon because electrical issues, internet issues, water issues. We didn't have hot water 2 days ago for some absolute bullshit reason. But yeah. Hello Yuki. Hello Paladin. Hello. New faces in my chat. Interesting. Okay. I want to yap about things, but also there's a lot to yap about, so I don't know where to start. Let's start with the obvious. You see this on there? See this? I got merch. The merch is there. There is a link with the links in my Twitch. The merch shop is pinned on my socials. It's the pinned post on Blue Sky and on Twitter. There is a panel on my Twitch. And exclamation mark merch will also actually get you the link to the merch shop. Pre-orders open until the end of August, and I would be really fucking stoked if you guys might be interested. I already got a few orders, and that's already incredible. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm shipping merch across the world already. I love that. That merch shop is really, really cool, especially considering we have cool things like this lino print that is hand printed by a friend of mine with like special design made for me, and it is fucking cool. The house is wired so. Beautiful, beautiful bullshit. Unfortunately, yeah. I remember having a discussion like this with a technician from our ISP provider, where we were like, we do not get the internet connection we should. And he was like, no, it should be fine. No, it's an old building. Also, yeah, guys, continue to contribute to the community challenge so you can get the bold redeems back. I still can't believe that this is such an important issue for you guys, that you are like, yeah, we want the bold. Why are you guys? Why? It's a bit ridiculous. It's a bit. So I realized I forgot. But here. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do, but sure. Don't get me started on water issues. Have you ever have your water heater? No. Holy, I hope you never. I hope so too, and I hope that one of the reasons that will never happen is considering the standards for buildings and everything that goes for a building that we have here. Because holy shit. Oh my god. I only give to my fellow. Sure. Okay, but honestly, also let me test it out. Let me see if it works. Oh my god, it works. Oh, we love technology. But yes, big thing. Merch is here. You can get merch. Be good if you get merch. We fix something else. I just realized. There we go. Better. Hi, Calabarn. Hi, Hello Kitty. What up? What up? How are we doing? Also, my sites are heavily Irish. We don't get any. Ah, that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Also, I miss Ireland. We've been to Ireland 2 years? 2 years ago, and I miss it. I miss it so much. Oh, I love that you guys are so invested in the community challenge. But there is so much, way too much to talk about and yap about. I don't know where to start. Because I promised, and I realized I have to set that up in this. I promised. Oh well, I offered the team who helped me with the lore video, aka the people who did 90% of the whole thing, that I will make that open voice call today, and they can just jump in and we can yap about it. But I think before that, especially since there are new people in chat, and today I think I want to talk about what I usually do, or at least what you can expect, and what I'm doing on the side, and how is that a plan? That's probably a plan. I'm not okay. First of all, how the fuck were 40 people watching the model reveal yesterday. That was insane. How are there so many new people here? Like over the last 2 weeks. That is an insane amount. Holy shit. What the fuck? What, Nakabonk, what do you want to, what, huh? What do you want to tell me? I'm either tired or that sentence is just, I'm tired, people. I'm tired. Hi, Kay. Okay, let's start with a few basic things. I'm a variety streamer. I love variety streamer as a term because it means everything and nothing. I'm so sad I have to drive. Please close the stream for your own security, Kay. But yeah, variety streamer, I love that term. It means everything and nothing. In my case, that means, well, I'm gaming. And I'm mostly gaming or showcasing games that have some level of narrative focus. That might be a visual novel, that might be any genre, really. Usually it's visual novels or something like a point-and-click adventure or something, an action RPG, because I love that shit. Because that shit is really cool. Because I love a good story and I love to dissect a good story. I think this is that is a lot what it is. I'll jump back when I get home. For now, I'm just waiting for the car to. It's mild here and cloudy. If you wanna come over, maybe that helps. I'll be looking while I play Skyrim before my dad wakes up. That's a good, very good plan, honestly. But yeah, that's what you're usually getting. Yes, I also play other games with my friends. Yes, I also play the occasional Friends Lab and I play the occasional FSP shooter, yada, yada, yada. But generally narrative-driven shit. That's what we're doing here. And on the other hand, and this is probably the biggest thing I do since August, is Hydrofixation. Hydrofixation is my little talk show where I invite a guest so they can yap about their special interest or hyperfixation. Why is it called Hydrofixation? Yes, for once, it's a serpent pun. Yes, obviously. But on the other hand, if one neurodivergent person invites another person who is in high likelihood also neurodivergent, it ends up that we talk about everything but the topic. There will be so many paths opened up. We got some interesting topics. But yeah, I am it up on this. 19 episodes in? 19? 19, right? That sounds like so many, but also, yeah. 18 episodes. You can all find them in a neat little playlist on YouTube. And next week we will have the next one. And I think I promised some bullshit like episode 25 will be the one where I am doing my own hydrofixation episode and talk about something, some hyperfixation or special interest of mine. I'm questioning why I did that. Especially since that already will be in September, October-ish. But yeah. Also, what happens on YouTube right now is Dracula Daily. Bram Stoker's Dracula is one of my favorite novels for a lot of different reasons. And the thing is that this whole novel is written in letters, journal entries, etc., who are all dated. That means, I don't know how many years ago, someone started the newsletter Dracula Daily, where every day you get a piece of the novel dated to like on the day it happens, or that letter was sent, or that journal entry was written. And There's also a very, very excellent podcast edition of that, like with real voice actors, if you want that. But I never fully managed to actually get through a Dracula Daily. It starts in May, it ends in November. It is a lot. But I wanted to do that. And then I decided, you know what? I'm just recording those myself. So, also on YouTube, every time there is a Dracula Daily upload, you find a playlist, you can catch up. Where 30-ish, not even 30-ish episodes in it, and some days are really just a minute too long. Where I worked myself through the Dracula novel. Because I love that shit. And it's also okay, I want to do so much stuff, and I do not have the time or resources, and I damn hate that. I already just stream 3 to 4 times a week, and it should be more 3 than 4 actually, and barely have time for anything else. Fucking hate it. But I'm also disabled. I'm neurodivergent. We have to deal with what we have to deal. But I want to do so much cool shit. I also want to read more, and I want to. Also, what I have is a monthly movie club called Movies. Yes, like cow and steak. With one Flapjack Jackson, where we alternating on which channel it happens. We watch a movie together. That the other person doesn't know, and that's really cool. We honestly, we had to cancel one episode, but we still had the June episode because we watched Rocky Horror Picture Show as a little special. So we're technically still on track. Flapjack mention, correct. We love Flapjack Jackson in this household. That's also happening, and I would love to talk way more about like media and books I read and movies I watch and series I watch, because there's so much cool shit out there. And my flavor of autism is I love to dissect media in any weird fucking way. Give me something that I can sink my teeth into, and I'm not even on a like MadPad lore aspect, but really on a oh my god, look how cool this is, look how well made this is. Can we talk about the intentions being brought into this? That's also why, by the way, I haven't finished up a schedule for next week yet, but there's a very high likelihood I will play Unpacking. Unpacking is basically a game where you have the same person in different stages of their life, and you unpack their boxes in their living situations. And that's it. That's the whole game. It's very short. There's no dialogue. But there's so much said. There's so incredibly much said with so little. And I want to talk about this. I already played the game. I played the game a few times, but I think I want to actually show it to you guys, just to show how fucking cool and genius it is, and how much it is really important in this day and age. I said that last week, I think. That I hate that so much new media is made for second screens, and that leaves so much valuable intention out, especially considering that the dialogue explains everything to you, when environmental storytelling is incredibly important and such a banger. So yeah, that's things that probably it's really hard to choose what to play, because I have so many cool games I want to play. There's so many cool options. I can't decide, but maybe I also want to focus a bit more on stuff like this. I also have a shit ton of demos I still want to go through from especially the Title Splash Festival that I didn't play because I prioritized games I got keys for. It's a lot. But yeah, I think one of the goals is to kind of refine my content in a way, and to not just, which will also be actually something I need to sit down and just fucking do. So not just play a game, but actually take the time to look around and word my thoughts. Because believe me, there will be thoughts. I am having thoughts about things. Even games I played a million times, like especially some open world-ish RPG, you always find something that is so interesting and makes for such excellent world. Yeah. Also, I said it yesterday, I want to talk about some goals I have. More or less. One is actually polishing my content is one of it. Or well, actually being brave enough to make my content in a way that is actually something that interests me, even if it might be a bit niche. But I think by now I learned that most people are here for me and not necessarily the games I play. Right? Right? That's what. That being said, that means for me, I should just do what I fucking want and put a focus on that, and I haven't done that yet. Why? Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Honestly, it is also. It always feels like I'm talking shit about my old little chibi model, but I don't actually. I don't want to talk shit about it. I just already feel so much more comfortable with this one. It is literally insane, and I think that will help a lot just to feel more comfortable and just do the stuff I want to do. Other things. I'm a writer, by the way. I'm mostly a writer. I have a VGen. You can also commission me for stuff, and I want to dive a lot more into script writing, like your roleplay audio. I don't know, boyfriend experience stuff. I also have 2 commissions right now that I have to finish, but the plan is to actually just write more scripts and sell them and offer them to people, and just do that. I have the plan for 2 years now, probably 2 years, honestly. It's insane to actually write a guide on how I do project management, because project management is probably one of the big things people know me for the last 2 years, especially in the Holostars EN fandom. That's what people know me for. And seemingly I'm doing it well. Considering one project I did was for many people their first one, and they decided to continue doing them. You come home tired from work and your boyfriend decides now's the best time to learn how to Hey, probably even silly shit like this. I take suggestions. I genuinely take suggestions. No matter in what direction, because I need the practice. Let's be honest. But yeah, for 2 years I want to actually write down a project management guide. Well, at least my version of one of how I'm doing it, because seemingly I'm good at it. And funnily enough, I know 1 or 2 projects where the now project leads worked also, like, under me. It sounds fucking wrong, but were in projects that I was leading, and I look at it and I'm very, very happy that they just took a few things from it. Seemingly I'm doing enough right. And also, honestly, I feel like I need to write a guide for people who want to participate in fan projects, because I'm talking with so many damn people. Like, yeah, on the one side, I'm talking with a lot of people who are like, oh, I would love to do this project. I don't know where to start. And it's horrifying to me how many very cool projects will never see the light of day because people don't know where to start. And on the other hand, how many very talented creative people will never be part of a project because they don't know where to start, how to do it, or get easily overwhelmed. So that's the plan, to actually put out a whittle PDF guides where people can be like, yeah, hi, this is my knowledge, this is my take on it. Maybe it helps. I mean, I did a very successful charity project last year. So I think I have some expertise on that. Also, hi, and thank you for the hydrate. Me with my booklet of project ideas that probably never see the light of day. Don't say never. I never thought I would be a VTuber. I never thought I would have a community. I never thought I would write a thing again. I would never think I would actually lead projects. So, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? But yeah, that is definitely a plan. Also, because I want to write more. I'm not an artist. I can't draw. I can't draw for shit. My project ideas require local money and time. Like my kitchen, can't imagine. I can't imagine. Yeah, I would definitely focus on fan projects where the biggest problem is making a solid plan, making a solid timeline, and then actually communicating with people. Because it's horrendous how many people have such a good idea and then have no idea how to break that down into small pieces. I can draw stick figures. Hey, I can do that too. I can do that too. That's but actually where we kind of end. I draw your potato blob. Yeah. Well, my problem is that I do 10 ideas from the 10,000 that I. It's that man. Thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Have fun, people. Have fun with the cool. Genuinely very cool emotes. I love my emotes still so much. You can explode me now. If that helps anyone, you can explode me now. Love it. But yeah, also the thing is that I want to write more, and I want to write scripts. I want to also write in a lot more other directions, and that's already the point where it's getting difficult. Because I also, especially with this model now, was like, what if I write a little pen and paper, probably D&D based, because that's the one I know most about. What if I can talk today? Jesus Christ. What if I would make me and my tavern into a little D&D module thingy? AKA, you can actually have a map of the tavern, you have a card, you have like info, maybe some quests attached to me, and me as a full NPC. Because I would make an incredibly cool NPC. I just need to write it. If we make please. Why do you think you would already made it this far? No egg yet. You guys will get it. You're already at 38%. You got this very, very. You will get your egg redeemed back, you fucking. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff I would like to do in the future, and I don't know how. Like, I am a D&D player. I DM'd before. I also have a campaign idea surrounding a lich that I still think is the funniest stupid idea ever. Should I finally sit down and actually do those? Should I do? Honest damn question. Should I do things like this maybe as a co-working stream? Well, maybe not. Maybe not me writing a mini adventure, because that will probably take away a lot of it. But is that interesting? Would that be interesting? Because I am very
BFPOV. You become an NPC and your BF keeps trying to seduce you, but you are not a dateable option in the game, but your love transcends boundaries, so he writes a stern letter to the game devs and it actually turns you into a dateable option in the sequel.
Can we talk about that? That's an isekai title. That is genuinely an isekai title. That is funny. That is honestly really funny. That would also be just a funny game thing. Ross, keep that to yourself. That has potential. That has potential in a lot of directions. But yeah, the thing is, I realized it's way easier for me to work with the public pressure of co-working, because as them always, I am neurodivergent. Body doubling helps. So maybe I will do that. Maybe that's a thing. A support for more co-op streams. Probably also Frost, because they are way better for you time zone wise. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Also, I would. By the way, I would probably keep that thing open. Actually, I have a marshmallow now. I have a marshmallow now. Marshmallow is a site where you guys can ask me questions anonymously, which is kind of cool, because I assume a lot of times people are just a little bit scared. Oh my god, there's the link. There we go. Also, thank you guys for the hype train. Much appreciated. Because I think people want to ask questions, but people are very much they're just too shy, or we're again in a weird thing of people think I'm intimidating. Sure, people. Good night, Pallet. Sorry, passing. You haven't slept yet? Is that what I'm hearing? Jesus Christ, Paladin, go to sleep. What the hell? Also, Paladin, we need to play Overwatch at one point. We need to play Overwatch. that discussion was started and never continued. I think I need to grab some people to play Overwatch. Night shift. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Also, holy shit, night shift. That takes a different breed of person, and I mean that nicely. Honestly, I mean that nicely. I'm shy. Why? But yeah, I have Marshmallow. I will also start linking that with other thing, and then you guys can just ask me questions, and I will.
Marshmallow. Did he flinch? V.
Evil. That was evil. But funny as fuck. I was funny as fuck. I'm shy everywhere. All the don't be. Oh, don't worry. I'm built different, incorrectly. Even you and me both, Paladin. You and me both. Thanks, anxiety disorders. You know what cured? What really? Well, not cured. What made a lot of my anxiety better? VTubing. which is insane, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. But yes, I have the marshmallow. I will put that in my socials, and you can ask questions about shit, and I will promise to regularly look at it and then answer questions. Okay. Cool? Cool. That being said, I actually have 3 questions, and I want to go over them real quicker before I actually move over to the VC, and there's an option of people popping in. Okay. I got 3 questions. There it is. First one. Your work on Holo Cocktails was incredible. Thank you. And I was wondering if you plan to make more VTuber cocktails in the future. Okay, first things first. Holo Cocktails was the first project I ever did as a project lead, because that started with a very stupid idea, but it is a Holostars EN inspired cocktail book, 70 recipes with art and everything, and it looks fucking cool. How's it? Do you mods? Does anyone have the link ready to just pop in? It's really cool. It was the first project I did, like not as a participant, but as a lead. And I'm still very proud of it, and it's very cool. And a lot of people saw that by now, and there was even an endcam stream by one of the. It happened. And honestly, yeah, I thought about it. Holo Cocktails, Hase. One cocktail is stealing your car keys. I thought about making other drinks. I thought about making drinks for mutuals, actually. Like for my friendos. Something like this. But the thing with making a cocktail stream and making cocktails, that shit is a process. It is a process to sit down and not only at the end have like a decent drink that actually is good and people hopefully want to make, but also that makes sense to the person. Not gonna lie, that's not that easy. And maybe probably. But you have the chalkboard on my starting soon and on my end screen, because Santos, the artist who did my end screen art, which is still the most adorable shit ever, actually wrote like a list with like cocktail names that are all like serpent based, and it's kind of funny and kind of cool. And I saw that and was like, damn, now I need to make my own cocktail book, right? So the first definite plan is to actually make my own little cocktail recipe book. I think it's 5 recipes at the end of the day. Already started to collect ideas, etc. But yeah, Haz and I need to sit down to make the cocktails. And we learned from Holo Cocktails, we learned that we actually seemingly have to explain people what measurements are. God, that handcam stream was a thing to behold. My God, we have to definitely make things a bit more freedom unit friendly. What's a deciliter? And I'm like, dude, you could have looked that up. You could have. I'm still not sure how this man. Okay, guys, I don't know if you know ginger beer, but ginger beer is usually a ginger-based soda. I think it's just called a ginger beer because of the fermentation process, but there is no alcohol in it. I didn't know they made that an alcoholic. Guy found it and put it in a drink that also is that would deep breath. You expected so much of him. Yeah, sometimes I do expect a lot of the people around me. No boost for me. That is the thing. Holo Cocktails had like half-assed alcohol-free variations. I really want to add like real, better, no alcohol versions. So every drink that I will put in my own in my own cocktail book, will have a mocktail option. Do not worry. There will also be no active charcoal in it. There will not be any grapefruit in it. We will also avoid the usual things that interact heavily with medication. Yeah, that is the plan. So yeah, maybe in the future, also more VTuber cocktails. That would be cool. I mean, I said that Holo cocktails might get a DLC at one point. So that's a thing, but that's not depending on me, in all honesty. Here we drink responsibly and properly medicated. Indeed. Actually, indeed. Yes. It's just fucking horrible when you either can't drink something because there is no mocktail version, or you have to substitute a million things all the time, which is, it's annoying. It's annoying. This time we will also actually try to... No, don't want lyrics in my... Also actually trying to use ingredients that most of the world has. We still need to try it a bit with elderberry. Exactly that, because learning process. But yeah, that's the answer. First, my own cocktail book, then we will see. Other question was really funny. You gave us your measurements for what you are like now. How big were you originally? Okay. First off, rude. First off, fucking rude. What do you mean? How big was I before? I think since the first debut of this design, February last year, and in September, I always gave the same size. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. It's still the same size, different forms. But that also made me think of how big a plushy version actually would be. Oh, I think the monster form. Oh, true. I can't see it. Good, lovely. See, this is why we talk with people. I don't know. Anyone want to start pixel counting? Yeah, big. I mean, have you seen the shit? Have you seen the shit? I mean, I can't. I'm scared. Taller than the tree, yeah, that's the thing, but that also harshly depends on the tree. But I easily crushed a guy with just a small portion of the lower tail, and so... Yeah. It's not okay, it's not Jormungandr. It's not Jormungandr sized, okay? I'm not a world serpent, but it's yeah. Fucking huge. Thanks for asking. This is 3 to 4 dudes, yeah. I could have easily crushed that child with one hand. Which, hey, that child is a victim. That child is so much a victim of everything. That was bullshit. That was a bullshit thing to do. Not gonna. But yeah, big. Poor child indeed. Poor child indeed. Imagine you're a little kid and your elders are like, hey, you want to go up to a mountain guardian and give them this cool present? And this child is like, oh my god, yes, that's so cool. I'm so proud. This is such an honor. I don't know if that child that age has a concept of honor, but that's just like a real cool big thing to do. And then shit happens. The kid got so much trauma and it wasn't even your fault. Exactly. Nothing in that story is my fault. And I'm dying on that hill. I did nothing wrong. Nothing. Literally. Yes, I killed a guy, but he deserved it. And now we're here. But yeah, originally big. Yes. Not only would you die on that hill, you also kill on that hill correctly. I would. And then I have a third question that's actually two questions. How did you first discover VTubing? I can't believe I have to tell. Okay. I think I knew of VTubing as a rough concept for a long, long while. But most VTubers I saw were, and I don't even know which people I saw, but, and I hate that I have the need to say that beforehand. There's a name. Cast Server, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Do you prefer some shortening of the name to be called? Just Seraph, just Cast. Please tell me what you prefer. But hi, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. The first VTubers I half saw were mostly Seraph works if it's easier. Okay, welcome, Seraph. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? The first VTubers I saw were either parasocial fuckboys or little anime uwu girlies with like very artificially high-pitched voices. And I'm not a weep. Yes, I watch anime, yada yada. Talking about VTubers, yeah, I have a marshmallow where people can ask me questions anonymously, and someone asked how I first discovered VTubing. So this is where I'm starting, so you didn't miss much. But yeah, the first VTubers I saw, I looked at this and found it fucking weird and was like, yeah, no, that's just not for me. Okay, cool, bye. Then yeah, well. I'm so happy that VTubing now has so much more variety. It's important to me. But in November, early December, I suddenly had on my For You page on TikTok a clip of a very newly debuted corpo VTuber. And now that I think about it, I have no idea what I want to know again what clip that was, because that must have been the calmest clip they found of this guy's debut week, considering what happened afterwards. But yeah, the first VTuber I looked at and I didn't think, oh, that's fucking weird, was a clip of one Gerard T. Rexford. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. And then I actually looked up the guy. I was like, okay, cool, that looks interesting. Who the fuck is that? And then I stumbled into Holostar CN and into Armis, and that was basically my introduction to the broader VTubing thing. Because I'm not a weep. I'm not into idol culture. Like, that's all not my thing. So I still look at a lot of VTubing and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, especially since I streamed before with a webcam and then I just didn't do that anymore because I wasn't comfortable with it. And then I slowly but surely, well, first I found my Kamiyoshi like 2 seconds later, and I'm still stuck with that guy. Wow. And then I realized I could do that. I could just do that. And now we're here. And I'm very, very happy that the VTube community, or well, I don't even want to call it the VTube community anymore, because that it's like saying streamer community. VTubing is a medium of content creation. That's kind of it. We still call it that because still is very much based in Japanese idol culture, because that is the big one. Where still a lot of people think they have to emulate this to make it, or to set things up. No, do what you want. Also, yes, you are a VTuber if you use a PNG. As soon as you use an avatar, you are a VTuber. Do not let people tell you that you're not. Cool. So I'm happy that we're very much diversifying the whole concept in a lot of ways. And I honestly hope I can, add to that by looking the way I look and doing the stuff I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I ended up with that. Which is weird, because what do you mean that's almost 3 years ago? Wow. Getting old. And the other question, do you have any advice for a fellow ADHD person who's trying to engage more in VTuber fandoms for the first time? Yes. I have 2 things that will sound very contradictory. Because the first thing is, since a lot of the VTube community and VTuber fandoms, especially Corpo, of course, are still drenched in idol culture, there are very specific rule sets. There's like a very specific culture and a very specific etiquette. So I very, very much recommend for people to sit down for a second and learn and research on it. Especially a lot of indies don't work like this, but there are some base rules, and there is a thing about being respectful about a VTuber's identity and treating it as a character and things like this. And I think this is a good base, especially for an ADHD person, because there's a high likelihood and a very easy chance for us to just stumble in and do shit that's considered, that just happens very easily, unfortunately. So that is the first thing. Actually sit down, look at it, watch it, learn, see what other people do, and ask questions. Honestly, if you like a VTuber, see if there is a fan Discord server, go in, talk to people, comment on the people's art, comment on the people's posts. Just don't be a dick. I think this is the baseline, okay? Be a cool and nice person. And now, the maybe contradictory thing is, don't fucking overthink it. You wanna engage in fandom? Engage in fandom. Just absolutely fucking do it. You're an artist? Draw. You're a fan fiction writer? Write. You do anything else? Just do it. You want to clip? You want to do edits? Just do it. Nobody is stopping you. The thing about engaging in VTuber fandom is that this is a very active process. You want to engage with it, well, you have to actually engage with it. Sorry, guys. Need to let out the cat. I didn't know that the cat was. Hey, Zach? There we go. But yeah, the thing about fandom is fandom doesn't come to you. You have to go into a fandom. And then just check out like rules and boundaries that specific streamer has, because yes, that is also just a very personal thing. I have different rules than another person. And just do it. Don't wait for someone to give you permission to interact with the things you want to interact with. If you see like there's a project you might be interested in, join. Ask questions before you commit. Yeah, go for it. That's the advice I have. I did it. I just started to be in chat and be active and go into projects and work with people. And at one point I was told that I am actually like a known member of a community, and I was like, huh? What do you mean people associate my name with anything? And that's also the thing. If you want to engage into VTuber fandom, be very, very sure why you're doing this. Are you engaging in VTuber fandom because you want to have some fame out of it? Which is, by the way, fair to a degree. Fan art is a very, very cool stepstone for artists to get recognition. That is very fair. But you should enjoy it. At the end of the day, you should have fun and you should actually enjoy what you're doing there. That's the most important thing. Also, on that note, if you realize, oh, I like that VTuber, but I don't really like engage with parts of their community, don't. You can enjoy the content without having to engage with everyone else. There are a lot of people in a lot of communities that I don't like. I don't like these people. You know what I'm doing? I'm blocking them and don't interact with them and go on with my days. I throw myself in some projects and I end up finding a hole to say, yeah, kind of. But yeah, those are the two things. On one hand, actually sit down, look at it, watch, and educate yourself a bit, and then just fucking go for it. What if I smoke a spray? No! I hope you guys are safe. I'm reading it on the side, and I was just like, oh no. God, that must suck so hard. I hope it vanishes soon, or it's not that bad. Okay. But yes, the Marshmallow page stays. It's open. You can ask me questions whenever you want. Oh my god, why are there new... I'm seeing the 2 new questions, and I will do that at another time. I just made that decision. Okay. Before I open up, before I actually go in the Discord thing that I promised to do, so people who were part of my lore video production can theoretically join if they want to. I will take a short little break. And then I'm opening it up and then see where it goes. And then we can yap lore video if you guys want. In the meantime, I don't know if I will be away long enough for that, but theoretically, in the meantime, if you weren't here yesterday and you didn't watch my lore video yet, which you absolutely fucking should, because it's a masterpiece, fuck you, Kai. What the fuck? You could say, you know, Kai, you could have some manners and say hi beforehand. I'll leave for work early tomorrow, so I go to... Good night, Frost. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you. I will go to BRB. I will leave you guys alone for a second. And then you can, in the meantime, watch the lore video again. I don't know if I will be away for the whole 7 minutes. But we can do that, and then we can talk shop about that if you guys want to. Okay, cool. See you in a sec. There we go, there we go. Okay, give me a second. Professional, always. There we go. Also, hi Iris, hi Justin. Hello. Okay, cool. In all technicality, people could join now. We will see if it will happen. We will see if those people are brave enough to chill here. But yeah, your video. I mean, I told you guys there would be. Did anyone have expectations on how my lore would look and anything? What thoughts? Because I honestly, yesterday evening I sat down again and I got people. Can you guys talk to me?
No.
No.
The fuck? No, it's no. Sure. Wow. Okay. Cool. Oh my god, a Helian Sona. Very cute. Very good. Very good choice. So, you guys want to introduce yourself?
I'm busy being a coward, so I don't know. Give me a second.
Hey, let's introduce yourself.
Well, I am Les549, the alien that lives in the hall. You might know me as Leslie Ruedo. Probably not, but I was having an identity crisis. Should I go with Leslie? Should I go with the mischief? So I went with mischief. She can have today.
Very fair, very fair. Frog.
Hi, I'm Marsh. I'm a frog.
And now you do that correctly.
Well, that's correct. I am indeed Marsh and I am a frog.
Yeah, now 2 sentences more. It's not like you're irrelevant to this channel. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm the one to blame for Helia's design. So yeah.
And a lot of other stuff, and also the sticker sheet that is in the merch drop.
True.
And the very big form. That's also you.
Yes.
And my second outfit.
Yes.
That no one has redeemed yet.
Wait, let me change that real quick.
Oh man. Fine. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
No, don't praise the frog.
Yes, praise the. Also, thank you, Hazard, that you already started the shout outs. Follow those people because they also actually stream. Okay, the thing about the lore videos, I feel like Marsh doesn't have a lot of. Marsh can always say no, but if it's audits related to me, Marsh is literally the first one where I'm like, hey, there's something wanna join? Do we wanna do this? Huh? Which was also just very true this time.
Indeed.
Marsh did a lot of the art. Like, I think the most in pure numbers.
I don't know. I just know that I lost count at some point.
It is a damn lot. Les, do you wanna tell people what you did and how you joined this? Because Marsh just only half had a chance actually. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Les. Come on.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah.
In March. Oh no.
You're here now. You have to talk and have to explain shit to people.
No.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm in the world. You don't need to.
No. Explain to people how you got roped into this and what your job was.
Well, honestly, I wasn't going to join because I thought, I don't know, there is a lot of artists and cool people that do stuff. I didn't know what could I do, but I saw you asking for animators a few times, and I was like, okay, I cannot animate in the sense of when people think of animation, I cannot do that, but I could just help you with code, with Godot. So I was trying to think, and then when you ask for an animation for the third time, I was like, okay, I'm going to send a DM because the form doesn't help me at all for what I want to explain. So I just wrote like 100, I don't know, words, DMs like, hey, you know, I can do that. I cannot work with other animations. I cannot like, I don't know, teamwork with other animations, but I could do this. And if you like it, and you saw my DM, and I was like, I don't understand. You sent me a demo. So I did, of the stupidest thing I could think, but with an explanation of what did I do or whatever. And for some reason you like it, and I'm here.
Yeah.
And everything escalated from there. I don't know.
Yeah, this is, by the way, guys, this is just how this is literally how this usually goes. Things just escalate. I'm questioning if I can find the demo.
Well, I have it.
Yeah, I mean, I have it too somewhere because that was age. But yeah, Hikaru did 9. By the way, there were 9 animations that Hikaru did. They were actually like frame by frame animations. What Les did is using Godot, which is a game makeup engine. What the hell? Can you explain Godot?
Yeah, Godot is a game engine like Unreal, like Unity, and I just get whatever sprite, and with code I make them move. So that is mostly it. It's a keyframe situation, and I will change positions, and will change scales, and make them wiggle. I use some shaders so the fire will move, or Elia's tail will move like a flame.
Yep.
All of that.
Which, yes, you can do that thing with like video editing, keyframe animation. You can do that, but that is tedious as fuck. So yeah, all of the stuff that moved, like at this point, I feel like I need to pull up half of the lore video, but things like the beating heart, I think, which is one of my favorite ones actually, or the flickering flames, or the scale moving. This is all things that Les did with Godot.
Oh, the scales and the tree were the worst. Immediately followed by the heart. God damn it.
Why? What's so bad about it?
I don't know hearts. I don't know anatomy. I had to look at the heart moving for like, I don't know, hours to understand how to.
That is actually genuine. I mean, isn't that how art works? You have to look up 1 million references to make anything work.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a pain. And the scares, I had to like finish the scares when the tree finished. So I had to move the tree, and I didn't understand how am I moving the tree? Why is the tree moving? I don't know. But I have to make it move. So, but yeah.
Let me pull up the video just so we can. I hope we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they better. They better not.
Damn. Okay. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it here.
I rarely know what I'm talking about.
That's a lie, and you know.
I can't talk about your art.
A
I
long
may even
time
move
ago, there
mostly,
lived a
so.
guardian within the mountain range surrounding our village.
I remember.
Here, there's so I will not give you sound with that, guys. Don't need more. Yeah.
I also remember every Misu line, though, so.
Me too. Me too.
At this point.
Yeah, by the way, Mizu, who people who are here for longer than a bit know because, well, it's not like I interacted with the guy enough. First off, that video is the reason why Mizu and I know each other more or less. I found him on Twitch randomly, and then I was like, I do not want to do my own narration. I'm not good at that. This is not my thing. And I was looking or thinking about who could do the voiceover. And this is your sign, by the way, to just go into people's DMs sometimes if you have a cool idea, because worst case they can do is say no. Because what I did was, hey dude, we don't know each other, but I like your voice. Would you like to do voiceover work for a law video? And he was like, sure. And now we're here.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, man. yeah. Also, by the way, funnily enough, Mizu revealed his new design, which you theoretically can hear if I am pause. He officially revealed his Whittle Guy model that he has that has this new design in May. And good thing that happened, because I was all the time sitting here like, how are we doing this with we already working with your new design? Because it makes sense. And it's not public yet. Good thing that wasn't a problem. Good thing we didn't have to do this. Did I make the guy accidentally canon part of my lore? Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
You're all canon now.
Huh?
So are all of us, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. That is correct. Because, oh, stretching and sitting up. Okay, fine. He talked about it yesterday since his first official winter. Oh, he talked about it. And that's adorable. I need to, seemingly, I need to watch that VOD. Adorable. But yeah, that's also, that's interesting. And hey, I'm happy that helped. If he can use that further, sure, let's fucking go. You're stuck together now. Yeah, and it will only get worse. I can't tell you guys why, but it's not getting better. We're not getting more unstuck in the future. It's a yeah. But yeah, the frame. Come on, move. Yeah, all of those goobers. That's the whole team. Little did you know I followed just to get those. Hey, I'll take it. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, the thing is, I wrote the script, and all the visuals. That's Saya, and I hope she can join. She can join later. All the visuals. That's Saya's storyboard. I did nothing. I just looked at it and was like, what the fuck? This is so good. This is much better than anything I had in mind, in all honesty. But yeah, it was important to me to somehow have the whole team in it, somewhere, somehow. And that is why we have this little sequence with the whole team in it. The person who's laying on the table, head on the table, is, by the way, Saya, which... That's just funny. That's just funny. I know that we all got the storyboard that was just done, finished, and we looked at it. You guys remember the first time you looked at that thing?
I was just
100 years ago.
That's correct. That's correct. But I mean, like first impression wise, whatever. Because for me, it was like, holy shit, this is so good. But I'm also not an artist who had to do it at the end.
For me, it was a how the fuck do people do storyboard? This is black magic.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
The first time I saw the storyboard, it was at the same time I saw my list of assignments, and I just checked it, and there are too many points. I don't know if you ever saw. So I was like, wait, no.
Yeah. Everyone got their little work area, and it was like, here is the list of assignments. Here is the list of stuff. And that will be yours. And it was a horrendously long list for everyone. And this was probably the first moment I felt bad for all of this, honestly. Because I was like, those people like volunteered their time and everything for this. And he's like, here's a itemized list of all the bullshit. Ha ha ha. Help.
Yeah.
I would have understood if half of the people after that would have said, nah, you know what, I'm good, bye.
I was too busy freaking out of it. I mean, like, how do I even make this? What?
Yeah.
To even appreciate the art and everything.
Very, very understandable, honestly. Very understandable.
To be fair, I think for me it wasn't that bad of a list because I had like another project I worked on where I did like all the backgrounds for an entire comic, and I was like, this is okay. This is not the longest list I have seen.
It's not the longest list ever, because I think the longest list is the self-inflicted one you have right now.
We don't talk about that.
Hey guys, did you know that Marsh is working on a tarot deck?
Where?
And 78 cards are actually a lot of art to go through.
Yep.
It is. It is. By the way, guys, if you have any questions or want to know anything about lore video, why, how, whatever, just them ask. That's what we're here for. That's what we're literally here for. Personally, what has been my favorite part already that is my favorite frame. That is such a good frame. That was cool in the storyboard. It looks even cooler now. Guy deserves it. Also, hey, if anyone, hey, just to go back to the question, how big was I before? Well, guess. Make an estimation.
The answer is big.
Yes, indeed. I think it's not even big, it's just long. It's just long. Because
4 or 5 dudes long, I think.
Probably.
That or this guy is just really tiny.
Yeah, he probably is. Let's be honest, he probably isn't.
True.
A lot of noodle indeed. Hey, it still is. It still is. It's still horrendous to get through a full tavern. If I'm fucking on. That's why I'm usually staying behind the bar, because I have my space here. There's no one stepping on my fucking tail. Well, they do that once and then usually not again, but...
You probably can reach the second floor without using the stairs.
Yeah. Probably. I can also probably grab things from the basement without going down fully. I can't just grab shit with my tail up and be done. Thing is, I mean, I have an unfortunate hunch what the answer is. Oh well, no. Let me ask something first. What's like one of the biggest things you learned from this? Any skill level up? Anything?
Lineless art is kind of fun, but also what the fuck.
True.
True. Well, I learned to animate in Godot. Mostly.
That is an upgrade. I think that is, by the way, also a thing for a lot of skills that people want to learn is they need a reason to. So whatever gives you a reason to actually learn a skill, do it. Just do it.
Well, I mean, thanks to me learning Godot and animation in Godot, I learned to rig because they use similar keyframes and stuff. So I'm a VTuber because of this. Damn.
Damn. And you thought you weren't cool enough or skilled enough to be it.
Well, I wasn't in November when I went and joined the project.
Well, it worked out at the end, so calling that a win at the end of the day.
Well, it was a win, but it wasn't what I expected. For who did the last drawing? They had to change it because I become Leslie Rubedo in the middle.
Oh, that was Kay. That was Kay. Kay did the last one.
Okay. Poor thing. I had to change the art like 3 times because I debuted in the meantime and then I changed my.
Well, it happens. It just happens. It is what it is. But yeah, the fact that Kay had to put everyone in there somehow and make it work. And then we even sneaked in one of my OCs.
Who also knows canon.
That guy is canon 3 times now, which is ridiculous.
Oh, true. I think I drew him.
Yeah, 2 times actually. Here. The guy sitting on a bar. That's my OC. He's in this, and he's in 2 other artworks that Marsh did that are in the tavern. I don't know why this guy is here all the time.
They're vibing.
Yeah, no, he isn't. I don't know what he's doing here. He's the last person to vibe here. His partners, on the other hand, that makes more sense. That makes more sense that those 2 would hang out. But hey, also, I don't know if people actually caught that sale. I am so tired to read today. Can I Glitchervius? Can I call you Glitch? Can I call you? Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, welcome in. Absolutely love the model. Thank you. Me too. And everyone else seemingly. Glitch is fine. You gotta. Ooh, I'm so glad. But hi, welcome in. Yes. Let me actually put down the tankard so people can see more of the model. I'm so happy about it. It looks so good. Thank you for
It
the
does.
headset, Marsh. Thank you. Wanna come up here or?
No.
I should find. That would be so funny. Just put you on my head.
I would love to sit on your head.
Gotta go. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, Zal. Bye bye. No, but I don't know if anyone caught the end bit. The end bit here, because when I debuted my mascot, that thing, I told the story that I was given an egg and that thing hatched out of it. There was a whole thing. We all saw the hatching process. It was a whole thing. So the question is, the theorizing lore question is,
It's a baby picture of me. But all pictures are baby pictures, because I am baby.
yeah, that's correct. That is actually very, very correct. So Ari gave you the Helians. Yeah, the big question is, and I leave that out to theorizing, was he asked to do that? Or did he sell that thing to me? Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
Which also really, really means who the fuck knows where those little guys actually come from? Maybe that's a
They seem harmless. They seem harmless. You should let them stay.
yeah, duh.
Especially me.
Yeah, do I have a chance now? It's
No.
By now it's an infestation.
yeah, kind of.
Look at me, all polite sitting here.
Mm-hmm. By the
Doing
way,
nothing.
that the inactive version of the Fugi is a very good example, because I said, hey guys, there is a ref sheet for how the mascot looks. You can make your own sonars. I really encourage people to make their own mascot sonars because I want to see them. I really want to see them. Especially since those little guys also have their anniversary in 3 months already.
Wild shit.
First birthday. Actually, I have to throw a party for this, I think.
Aww.
Yeah.
Even my son day, I think so. Yes. We are getting birthday all together.
Yeah, my idea is that if enough people actually make a sonar, that I'm inviting Z, who made the design and the ref sheet for the little babies, and then we can look at your babies. And then we can just review Whittle Helian sonars. That would be kind of cool.
It would be.
That would be really cool. Because I'm really curious what the versions of like tools, especially, because the default has a Whittle knife. Because I have daggers. I don't know who gave the baby a knife, but here we are. But I would love to see
What do
like
you have there?
a knife. No. Yeah. But the question is, what would other people have? And I'm really curious about that because I love mascot sonars. Mascot sonars are so much fun.
I have nothing because I am an innocent. I never do anything. It's okay. Don't worry.
Sure.
Yes. Look at my happy face. Never did anything wrong ever.
Press X to down. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
I also just love the wink in the last scene. Just hey.
Ding. It is fucking funny. Hikaru did such a cool job.
Yes.
It is funny. It is silly. Also, talking about glazing Hikaru bit, talking about cool Hikaru shit. First off, this one, the whole eye thing, that's a frame to frame animation. That is insane behavior. that is absolutely incredible, and I also very much love the sword twirling. That is insane. Hello, Gunmas.
Yeah.
Welcome in, welcome in. I will hydrate in a second. That looks so cool. By the way, smear frames, my beloved. I will hydrate. Smear frames are the thing that you put in between frames that look like this to give the movement more dynamic. It's just fun. It's just really, really fun. That being said, hey, if you want a cool animation like this, also like my old Sonic Zoom screen that was also made by Hikaru, you can commission Hikaru. So thank you so much.
Hikaru is so good at drawing smug bastards.
They have practiced.
I mean, have you seen
Yes.
Hikaru's Oshi list?
Yes, I am fully aware.
That's just one smart bastard after the other. It's also I'm if I'm honest, I don't even, he looks very punchable, but he is very punchable. Tasted weird, but hey, happens.
Well,
it's rich dudes always taste a bit weird. Made it today. Hi,
Hopefully
Nature.
it
Hello,
helped.
hello. Also, Nature, thank you for contributing to bringing the egg back. So, hi, hello. Let me.
Sorry, I had stream open and then I was like, why can't I hear anything? Sorry. Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm staring at that Fugi now. What?
Yes.
But do you like it? It's a very lovely frog fairy that has a flower head. He's very depressed. He's great. He's having a great time. I can change it to Catboy Connor if you'd like.
Please no.
But hi.
Hi, hello.
I'm waving and you can't see me.
Do you want to introduce yourself to people?
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Saya. I did the storyboards and artist management, I guess.
And 80% of the work.
And emergency calls.
A lot. A lot. I mean, I said that yesterday, but honestly, if I would have tried to organize that shit and make that make sense, I would have lost it. So this lore video wouldn't at all exist without Saya.
I'm sending hearts. I keep making like hand gestures and you can't see me, but
Damn it. Rich juice always tastes a bit weird. Yeah, Kamas, it's just the truth.
but I was very happy to help. It's always fun to do cool things.
Yeah, because you slide it into my DMs, much like Les, funnily enough, to be like, hi, I can help. You wanna talk about this, how we got to this place and why? Because that genuinely surprised me, because yes, we did a project together before, but we did not interact that much that I expected that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a serial project participator. If anybody has followed any of the Hollows, like Ruse and Battle and most Hollow Stars boys, I make my rounds on projects for all of them, and Helia has worked also on those, and so I knew of you. And then I think you were leading the project, one of the most recent projects that I had been working on. And so I just saw that you had tweeted that you needed help with some stuff, and I was like, oh, I have recently started doing storyboarding stuff, so I can help with that. And then I help with that. So
Yeah.
I don't do well with free time, clearly.
That's not relatable at all. What serial project participant? Who would do that? Who in their right mind would do?
Who would?
Right?
Yeah.
Shame.
It's honestly weird that for a month now I'm not in a lot of projects because I don't have the time. Because it's either this, it's either my own stuff or projects, which disgusting. I wanna work with cool people again. I mean, I did, but I want to do more cool stuff. But that is okay. Can you please, especially since also we never got the chance to actually talk about it, how did you approach that storyboard actually? Because the thing is, I wrote a script. I reworked the script a lot with Mizu because there is a difference between reading something and saying something. It makes a huge difference. Also, it's not English is not my first language, so God, a lot of the sentences always sound very damn German. So it kind of had to work out. But at the end of the day, I gave you that script, and you just ran with it.
Yeah. So I guess I read the whole thing first, and then kind of just thought about what the general storyline is supposed to be, what mood I want to be set, what mood I think is trying to be set with the writing. And then I am very much into like visual subtleties and like meanings, that sort of thing. So, and also I think it's really cool when like the silhouette of a frame blends into the silhouette of the next frame if you need to change scenes or something like that. And so with we had discussed, wanting it to come across like an old storybook, like telling a tale around a fire, which is why obviously we started with having Mizu at the fire. Telling a story, and then that became, the smoke from the campfire becomes the snake. And those sorts of transitions are all things that I think are really cool. My favorite, I think, and I've talked about this a lot, my favorite sequence is definitely at the devouring, how it goes from the contorted shape of you as you go to stab the asshole. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, I curse so much. It's
cool.
Very fine. But yeah, let me actually run that sequence in the background.
Yeah. So this is my favorite sequence because when I drew it, I was just like, how can I go to the next part and also really make this devouring seem like it hits like really scary almost. And so I worked the storyboards in black and white, so I did most of the themes, or like most of the feeling of it, just based on values and like how dark, how light. And so between doing like flash frames and then also having the whole silhouette lined up, I was like, this kind of looks like the shape of a mouth, like kind of, not one-to-one, but kind of. And that's how I had the idea to make it go from the entire contorting, twisting shape of your body as you go to stab him, and then transition that into the open, unhinged jaw of an actual snake head, and then that had the same sort of shape and silhouette as an open mouth of a human. So I did that, and then threw fangs in because, of course. And I just thought that sequence was really, really cool and like scary, but not like scary without like being overtly like gory. So something that's kind of just like punches you, and it's something where you can't close your eyes because you're just like, what's happening? So that's my favorite sequence. But like when I'm approaching the storyboard, it's sort of that sort of thing. And then also, as I had said before, sometimes I'd be reading whatever the next section that I'm going to work on is, and then I just the universe puts a hand into my brain and says, this is what you shall do, and then I just work.
By the way, I just pulled up the I'll just show you that sequence in the storyboard next to it, because it's literally
I think there's a video somewhere where I had it like with the timing that it has in my brain.
But
I don't know.
you guys see it barely any change. Literally. It just worked out so well. I looked at it and was like, oh my god, that is so smart. Oh my god, that works so well. Because in all honesty, I'm looking at that script by now and I'm like, yeah, you can do so much. You can do so much better now. But I also wrote that over half a year. It's ridiculous. It's a bit ridiculous. But having like Mizu's first test recording with like a timed version of the storyboard, and it's like, oh my god, that's actually cool. That is actually a really cool story. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it worked out really, really well.
It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so happy it exists. Because that's the other thing. If you're a VTuber, you don't need lore. Who can? No one needs lore. No one needs lore. You can still have it as a little treat.
You can want it.
You can want to have it. And I honestly was just like, it would be kind of cool to have it. And then I had most of the concept was already there, and then I just started writing it down and was like, let's see if anyone would want to help to make it a thing. Ta-da! There's a thing. Especially considering it was supposed to be published a lot earlier. But, well, then 2.0 planning happened, and I was like, no. We now take your time. We chill. Which honestly,
and we also had like
helped a lot.
18 fires around the time we were originally supposed to publish it. So we were like,
yeah,
we might need a little bit more time than we originally thought.
Yeah, also because, okay, usually when I plan a project, there is a deadline. There is a set deadline that I plan things back from, because that is way easier. But this one, especially since it was for me, I was like, quality over time crunch. I'd rather have artists have more time or just deal with their own shit and then finish their work instead of like being stressed out about it. Which honestly I think helped with a lot. Because we also could rework, we could polish things up. You could still polish that thing to the end way more, but also no, there needs to be an end somewhere. And actually having the time helped finding the composer, because it is very hard to find composers at all. I don't know. Either that is me, or there are not a lot of people out there. There are not a lot of projects that actually demand music, which I think should change. That should change. We should do more with that. And then I had a few applications, and I listened to the music, and it was good on a technical level, but it just didn't fit the vibe at all, which is unfortunately really, really important. And then I saw Hita's, and Hita has one on their portfolio, one thing that immediately sounded like a little fantasy tavern vibe thing, and I was like, okay, this one.
Like, I need you.
I need you. This is your job. It is even funnier, considering that when we talked about like what I think about instrumentation wise, I immediately said like, hey, Epic the Musical, Polyphemus, cellos. And Hita was immediately like, oh my god, Epic the Musical. Or at one point, the choir in the background, where I was like, oh my god, that is Witcher 3 shit. And Hita was like, yeah, that's what it's inspired by.
You're like, correct.
So it's also just insane that worked so well together. And then on top of that, all the sound effect work Zat put on top of this, that is really subtle. But it also elevates and ties it together so much better.
Yeah, I think if I obviously I've been staring at this just as long as you have.
Longer,
So then when
probably
we
even
put
longer. Let's
like
be
a
honest.
down on top of it, crazy.
Also, at one point, I actually need to ask that because I remember for the first sound effects, it was like I'm taking a bit longer, but it's also because it's kind of hard to make a decent like snake sliding scale sounds, and I haven't asked yet what it was at the end of the day.
What did you do?
Some point I need to snake noises have been a fascinating puzzle to overcome. Quote Zed Novitas. And I have never asked what that means.
Like, do I want to know?
Honestly, yes. Because I mean I assume Zed used library audio sound effect snippets and put them together. But from a Foley artist perspective, I would be really, really curious how to do that.
Or that just found an actual snake, then put a mic up to it and said, "Go." It's an option.
Maybe they know someone with a snake. Oh no.
Someone wake up that ghost. Someone wake up that ghost and get him in here. We need answers. We need answers. What happened? That would be so funny. That would be so. I honestly don't know because the whole sound thing happened until yesterday. Sound thing was still worked on. So I was also in the middle of stressing about everything setting up new, so I didn't ask about shit. At this point, I was just like, hey, as long as I have something to actually show, we're golden. That's okay. But that's all I need right now. But now that I have time to think about shit again, now that my brain has the capacity again to ask questions, I kind of need to know at one point.
Does anybody know Zap's time zone?
I know that's time zone. That's why I'm like, someone wake the guy up. Well, the guy should be awake, hopefully.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's Sunday. Maybe they are chilling.
I hope so. I damn hope so. Because I think he wasn't streaming, but he was in someone's stream until late. They started when I was about to go to bed, and I woke up at some point, and I think they were still live. So yeah, time zones, so much fun. So much fun.
Time zones are a thing, but also like I'm awake even when my time zone says maybe I shouldn't be. I'm just perpetually available.
That is just an insane project thing. And everyone who plans a project with like international participants, ask their time zones, because it will make a lot of things very much easier. Because you will not expect an answer in half an hour. You might have to wait 12 for an answer. Time zone, sleep rhythm, people saying they shouldn't. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. But it is a problem people need to be aware of when they plan things like this. Because it is different to ask an artist, hey, can you fix that? And you're sitting in the same time zone, which means in the next, I don't know how many hours that could be fixed. That doesn't work if they're 6 hours away in any direction. For me, it's usually literally both directions, which is really horrifying. Even better when the US and the Asia peeps have to communicate, and they're like on 12-hour different projects. So much fun.
Yeah, I remember, I don't know when, it was Friday or Saturday, you tagged me at like 2 a.m. and I was already asleep. So when I wake up, I was like, Elia, do you need me? You still need the update.
Yeah. People with
fucked
up sleep really carry projects. Yeah. This is another project thing. A lot of times you're actually like okay, no. You go to fucking bed. You stop working on this shit. I do not need that before tomorrow. Get some damn rest. I think what also helped with this project is, I think, other than Hita, because Hita was the only person I didn't know beforehand at all, and Mizu, I worked with anyone else in one capacity or another, which helps for a project like this because you know what to expect. You know what to expect. You know that those people actually can do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a project where you actually need all the work done. It's different when you have a project that is like, hey, let's put together different entries, and if 2 are missing, who cares? No one will know at the end of the day. We had at the beginning a lot of in and out of people who just didn't have the time, which is completely fine. Or who looked at it and were like, hey, I don't think I can do that. At the end of the day, that happens. But my God, that's also just stressful. I also realized shit is a lot more stressful, and I'm so much more critical in this case because it wasn't a fan project. Because a fan project always means people are a lot more invested. It is what it is. It is just what. And in this case, it was just like, okay, if people pull out, then it's dead. It's let's see if we can actually fix that in any way in capacity. So I'm very happy that it exists. I'm very proud of all of you guys because it's really fucking cool. But also, oh my God, am I relieved that it actually came together.
All put together, and now you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, now it's on YouTube and people can watch it, and people have watched it. Literally, I spent last night like muting my own stream, but just having it running and reading chat because I missed so much chat reactions to everything yesterday. And I love that also no one expected full lore. I said there was a lore video, and I love that still people didn't expect that.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah,
and
7 minutes 10 with credits. But yes.
Oh, with credits. Yeah. Yes. So it's like kind of insanely long for an indie project.
Yeah. It literally is. It literally is.
I think that is mostly the expectation of people, because when you saw it, when I'm going to make a lore video, I was like, okay, maybe like 2-3 minutes, I can help out. It ended up being like 7 minutes and one, I don't know. And they have like scene change and music change and sound design and animation frame by frame. And it was, oh, okay, fuck them. Okay. It was way bigger than expected. It turns out cool. So.
I planned big. I was immediately like, okay, cool. I want someone. I want a VA. I want animators. I want artists. I want a composer. I want editors. I just put that out there, and I didn't think I would even get half of the people in there. If I'm honest, I did not. I expected that at the end of the day, it would be like more of a DR show than anything else, with some voiceover and me trying to get like copyright-free music over it that matches. That was what I realistically expected.
And then you handed me the storyboard, and I said, maybe not.
Maybe that's my big lesson since maybe this is my big 2026, mostly 2026 and end of 2025 lesson is stop underestimating bullshit. Because I feel like that is the same lesson I had with my donathon, where I was like, yeah, okay, you set the goals up high. You set up like over 1,000 euros, like as the last stretch goal. If you get 300, that's fine, and you can pay like a good chunk of your new model. Yeah.
Yeah, people are insane.
I think my biggest concern with this was people are very quick to wanting to participate if it's a fan project, like a bigger fan project and a bigger community, with like that goes to their Oshi, and you know it will get a lot of attention because people are very dedicated fans, me included. We know how this goes. We know what I spent the last years with. And then I was sitting there like, okay, did I don't know if that's a weird thought or if that's a normal thought, but I opened up application in the hopes that the fact that I did a lot of projects with people and that people know me and that people like me is hopefully enough for them to say, sure, we can, I will do that. I will help out with that. Because I would have totally understood if people were like, yeah, but you're just a guy. Like, no.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
That was I was saying. I didn't apply that first because I thought you will be like flooding in people wanting to help. I don't know.
No.
My skill was very particular, so I was like, okay, I will let them. I will help in another way. I will make fan arts. I don't know. And then you were still looking, so I took my shot. I did my best.
Okay, that is a PSA. There are never too many people. Never fucking ever. I think that never happens in any project or in not a lot of projects where people at the end of the day are like, yeah, no, it's fine. We don't need you anymore. Goodbye. I was very much not drowning in people. I sat there the first days looking at my application where nothing happened. I was like, yeah, well, fuck this, I guess.
Well, I tried.
Yeah. It's a weird game of expectation because, of course, just because I worked with people on other projects, of course they don't need to give anything back. Like, bullshit, they don't have to. At the end of the day, I asked a lot of people and I DM'd a lot of people and we're like, hey, would you be able to, do you have the time to actually help? So no, I'm not drowning in people. No. Probably might be different now if I asked again. But I think
Maybe.
I asked a year ago almost when I started.
Yeah, I think
Right? I mean,
so. We started planning in like October, I want to say.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I got the assignment at early November, so yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know what time is anymore.
That is so valid. That is so valid.
So
But
when
yeah.
did I start storyboard?
But yeah, that's the thing. Last July, I just got the 200 followers on. Now we're a good chunk over 600. You know, things changed. More people know me now. I think it would be very different if I asked for something like.
So when you make a 3.0 video.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think there will be a 3.0. Honestly. I don't know what would happen for me to get a new model.
3D debut.
3D debut. Yes.
3D would be fucking cool. Making
3D
3D
3.0 is kind of sick.
3D making 3D work with a snake body. Yeah, well, fuck you. That's a a thing overall. It's not hard to find an artist for a 3D model. That is not hard at all. As long as you have a conventional human. The moment you're outside the norm of what the typical VTuber looks like, you're out. You're so out of everything. Like, it took me a long while to find repo and then to commit and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. I will not find another artist who can actually pull that off in a way that matches like my idea. So, hey, artists out there, if you want more work, start getting some niche skills.
I'm working on it.
But I talked about this with so many people, and it's stuff like, yes, non-human, more monster, older, like any character that doesn't look like they're a teen or in their early 20s, different body types. The world's your oyster, people. Diversify, and the world is your oyster.
Real.
Yes. Yeah, it's still insane that. Also, yeah, the fact that there were so many people yesterday in my stream also meant a lot of people saw that lore video. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I was fucking nervous to show that to people. How about you guys? How nervous were you for people to see the finished thing?
When I woke up the night or the day before, day of, and it was like, oh, there's still this one thing missing. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was ready.
That was me. But I was also just like ready.
Marsh, what was that?
I was ready to fight people.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna fight anybody, but I was ready to like let it be seen. We've been working on it for a good long while, so.
Sorry,
I was in the middle of a heart attack, so.
Why that?
Because I don't know. Suddenly, I was in the editing team too.
Yeah, the video editor.
Yeah, and I saw a fucking frame of Godot.
God, yeah, that annoys me so much because I put that stuff together the morning and I saw that. I was like, how did you miss that?
When I saw it, I was like, Elia, before you talk, please
Yeah,
kill it.
I immediately, this is the nice thing that for the first 20 minutes of my own stream, I was just mic muted because I watched this and was like, oh. I was so bad. I was so mad at myself for missing that.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
You always find a mistake after posting it and after too many people seeing it.
Yeah, but literally, okay. What I should have done after stream yesterday was rest. What I did do was work for another 3 hours. That included fixing this and then actually uploading it and making a new thumbnail. And yeah, that was also about us making a new thumbnail and then working on other stuff and then changing stuff everywhere. I did not get to done. I started at 3. I was 2.5 hours. And then I think I stopped working on shit at like 8, 9. Yeah.
I don't know. I was so nervous at this point. Later, when all the nervousness calmed down, I was like, I need to dox myself against all of my family and send this fucking YouTube video. But no, I cannot do this. I cannot let them know I'm blessed. But yeah.
I mean, see this, but also I've been keeping it a secret from my family this whole time. Is it worth it?
I mean,
they don't even know I stream. I mean, my sisters know because she streams with me, but on the other hand,
did your sister see it?
yeah. And the stupid ass shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yes, they saw it. They saw it.
Good.
They were like, wow, wow.
Yeah.
But they don't speak English, so they don't want to comment.
Hey, if you want to give me Spanish subtitles, I adding. I still need to add actually subtitles. Did you?
If
I
you
wanted
want
to
to, I
do.
can-
I wanted to do so much things today before stream. I did nothing. I did absolutely.
Based.
It'd be like that. I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. last night, and then I woke up and I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, I think one of the bigger things was I finished stream yesterday, and then I looked at my analytics, and then it was a long moment of, huh? What happened? What was going on for the last 2 days? Why was my reveal going for 2.5 hours? That was the other thing. I was just saying, why did that take so long? Why was there so much yapping? Why were there so many people in my chat?
Because you're kind of
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of honestly that very irrational content creator fear is that I thought, what if I start stream and no one's there? Very unreasonable fear. But then I started stream and I saw the viewer number climbing. I was like, okay, guys, it's enough. No,
That's enough slices.
Yeah. Just to give you guys some statistics. Usually my average count for any stream, my average viewer number is around 10 people. Which is fucking cool considering like the small size of my account. Like always having around 10 people here is insane. You guys would not fit in my living room. Yesterday the average was 40. The average for 2.5 hours was 40 people.
That's a lot of people.
Like, what do you mean?
Everyone and their mother was here.
Literally. That was insane, especially considering also time zones. I tried, same with today, I tried to actually some time it so people have a chance to maybe see it. Maybe. That was insane. I think it also helps me to again gain some perspective of what the hell I'm doing here. Because most days, you know, as a traumatized guy, you sit here and I'm like, yeah, why am I even doing that? People don't care. Yeah, well, seemingly,
apparently people do.
Apparently, people do care.
You say that like I'm not sitting here in my full helium costume. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, it was the same on my birthday where Mira, Light, and Ira very quickly like drew their little helium sodas and used them as foogies. It was fucking adorable. Yeah, but that's on me. I still need to work on the thing of, oh yeah, people actually care and people actually want to be here. Hi Lumo, hello. How you doing? Also, people, if you don't know, Kai, I was about to say something. Bad dog. If you don't know Lumo yet, first of all, what the fuck? Second, that might change in 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, actually. Marsh.
Yes.
No words. You guys having fun? That's cool. I'm so
Yes.
glad I gave you those redeems back already. But yeah, Lumo will be here in 1.5 weeks. 1.5, not even. The bonks are silent. That's a. Oh no. Now they shouldn't be. Lumo is one of my Hydra fixation guests this month.
Ooh.
Yay.
Yeah, we're going very, very specific nerdy with stuff this month on Hydra fixation. Honestly, it's happy now? Happy now? It should have made a noise. Cool. This is this one of the moments where you know you made it as a content creator is when they start bullshit like this?
When your friends bully you?
Yeah, when your chat just starts to be little menaces for no damn reason.
I don't know what you mean.
I think that's a good marker.
I think I've been a
Don't,
menace
famous
since day
people
one,
say
but
that you know that you made it once you have haters. So, this is like the beginning of that. Before you have haters, you have your chat who will torture you before the haters can ever get to you.
Gonna
If
make
I
that
have
Google Doc
haters, if I have haters, they better speak up. I want to know. Okay. There are 100% people who really dislike me. I want to have a hater. Can someone? I just want to see that. I want to see the weird hating Helia post. I just want to see. I want to know on which basis people hate me.
about to make that Google Doc about how Helia took away the ball toggle.
Oh no! All right,
Call out post.
Hey, yes, I did take away the ball toggle, but you guys are, you're slowly moving towards getting it back. So hey, you just have to work for it.
And this is the last time Helia streams this month.
Wouldn't that be funny?
So we can't get there.
Wouldn't that be? Honestly, I was thinking about setting the goal lower. I thought about it. And then I was like, you know what? No.
You are smarter than your Oshi.
I can be a hater if you touch your toes. Funny. Good one. Do I have to touch my toes, though?
Maybe they just want you to touch the tip of your tail.
Yeah, but it said toes. And now the question is, do it have to be my own toes? Can I use the toes I have stored up in the back? What's the definition of my toes?
Can you touch the asshole toes that you got just hanging in the tree back there?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if they are yours because you own them, it's okay.
See, this is. Oh, you have them. You don't want to know what I have in the basement.
Yeah, don't go there.
I think at some point I made it canon that I live in your basement.
Yeah, but I have the weird frog basement. I have the actual storage basement, and I have the basement. No. I want to know now. Do you know what the cool thing is, Kai? Especially since I now opened up shit. Make your own assumptions. I want basement head cannons now. This
a
is also the
basement, but
thing. You guys have my full consent to also just pile up on my lore and shit. Be
you
creative
have the
with.
frog base. You have the frog basement, you have the storage basement, and you have the basement, always followed by a dramatic score.
It would be funny.
Capitalist basement.
Is your tavern basement a dungeon with many layers? Maybe.
Am I the Minotaur?
No, but that would be fucking funny. You go in the labyrinth and it's not like a huge half bull. It's a fucking frog who's just like, hi.
Hello there.
Bring snacks.
I mean, the funny thing is, you would have fucked up Theseus's well, not Theseus's plan, but the whole plan with the thread because you would have just crocheted away.
Could you imagine?
Like imagine
crochet
you walk back on the thread that should lead you out of the labyrinth, and at the end, in the middle, you just find a crocheted little ball or something. It's like, fuck.
I just crocheted a poncho. You looked cold.
Oh my god. Hey guys, did you know that there's a Greek mythology pipeline from Zeus kidnapping Europa to Icarus falling from the sky? Did you know that this is one continuous story? No? Now you know.
Greek myths scare me.
Yeah. The loot is a weird Helian-sized sock. Helian socks!
I mean, there are those sock ponchos.
No, I mean like the socks that look like a shark eating your foot or something.
Yeah.
But it's a Helian.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I will... That would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of
That'd be
cool.
cute.
Oh, that is. Oh, by the way, I did never say that because I don't think that's relevant at all. Maybe I should add that to the boundary list in any. If anyone ever makes fan art or something associated with me and then actually wants to sell it, sure, go for it. Just tell me you did that so I can buy one too. Because if
Let me pay you.
Yeah, if I this is the thing. If I ever found out that someone made fan art of me and then sold that fan art, and I had never had the chance to get it, then I will be mad. Because what do you mean? I wanna have my weird little collection of bullshit. Takes notes. Oh. Just mark it as unofficial and you're golden. Yeah. I mean, it's the usual difference of can you buy it on my end or is it someone selling their stuff? A shrine of yourself. I mean, I have my own standee now. March made me a Helian standee that looks fucking cool.
If you just knew what I'm working on right now.
I have a hunch.
Oh?
I have a hunch considering things I said and then you said. I remember Chester who complained that he had more than a bathtub full of his merch when he was moving. Yeah, well, why? First, okay. My question is, why was that in a bathtub and he knew it was a bathtub full?
Yeah, but it's the Jester we're speaking of, so
yes,
it makes sense.
Yeah. On the first attempt, I'm like, Yeah, that makes sense. What? Huh? It's not like he.
I want to know.
It's not like he took the bathtub with him, and he
That's
actually.
what I want to know. Did he take the bathtub?
And then actually use it as.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
The bathtub is stitched to the house. It's the house.
Did he just? Okay. No, not questioning.
If I have to guess, they put all of it in the bathtub, took a picture, and sent it to someone because it was funny.
Probably, but an idea had to start somewhere. I have a lot of. What I will definitely do is put some artworks I have over my desk. I have a lot of frames with a lot of different like artworks. And some of them I want to actually exchange for some shit. So yeah, there will be some fan art of myself ending there. And I will start to print out fan art of myself. And then have a little album of stuff.
I was thinking on printing both Marsh and the last scene too, because I have them. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Wait.
I mean, I honestly also should start printing out all the projects I was a part in. I can't believe the dude has the ex guy has a Hollow Cocktails book and I don't. That happened on the where
I desperately need to print out the pages for the bug once and then actually bind it just to be cooler than him.
Wow. Understandable. Wow. That is a very cool cover. That is like that. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Also, yeah, hi chat. Did you know? I mean, you see the little slideshow of that. Did you know I have merch? Did you know that Marsh made merch?
Me.
What the fuck? You could be, happy and proud about that you made a very cool sticker sheet.
I could be. I kind of am. But also,
you all should buy the bundle. That is correct. Guys, did you know that you actually save money if you buy the full bundle? Or any of the bundles. You actually get a whittle discount instead of buying it one by one. Also, I started to make myself an Eater bag with my own stuff. That is so weird. It doesn't look good. I actually have to sit down and make it cooler.
Is that why you yoinked fabric from me?
No, that was another reason.
Concerning.
You saw yesterday what I presented the merch on.
Yes.
That was that fabric,
it?
but I will also use it for something else.
I see.
Also, the thing about the merch is, if I have the shit over, it will stay. But since it's pre-order, there's a high chance you won't get the stuff again for a while. Just say. Not to pressure anyone. I know we all don't have money. I
cry in unemployment. Someone commissioned me for something, anything. No, please.
Me too.
I mean, I will definitely bring stuff back. Like, especially in the future. I do not want to be a thing of, oh, you didn't follow me half a year ago, you didn't know there was any merch, and now you can't do it anymore. You already know what I've been saying about my yeah, understandable. But yeah, I will at some point I will probably bring it back, because I also still want to get you guys at some point I want to offer you guys a Nui of me and a Hylian plushie. That is on my personal bucket list. I want a Nui of myself. I want to throw myself against a wall or put myself in a blender. Also, would just be funny. It just would be funny.
It would be really funny.
To have a whittle me. Oh yeah. Also, should I have on my bucket list? It's Nui and like official plushie merch, because that would be fucking cool. Also on my bucket list, it's not even my bucket list. It's just like things that would be cool if they would happen. Is still like people I want to collab with in the future, or people I maybe hopefully somehow at some point have the guts to ask for hydrofixation. That would be cool.
I need Helly and Nui help me beat up the axe guy.
Helia, Nui, and Rui, they can just fight it out. They can just fight it out. Yeah, no one should ever do that. That's on my bucket list to have. Like, I also I would love to have apparel merch, but like actual really cool apparel merch, not just my face on a shirt, but actually like with designs on sleeves and shit. Maybe even a cardigan. Got a cardigan slab.
A hoodie with your scales and the sun logo would be so good. So good.
Or also my own. It is. I already have a mug. I think I have my beverage vessel. I think I did my due as a YouTuber. But a real tankard, or or honestly, like my pouch and shit, and my book holder, like actual stuff like this. Maybe even my earrings.
Oh, I will love your earrings. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, we're on to something. Like stuff like this, because I love this. Also, I'm a big fan of subtle merch. Like, I personally don't want just like a face or a logo on a shirt. I love when it has some subtlety to it or relates to a character. I just love that, because it's a very big if you know, you know. And I would so love to have like, the tote bag is a cool start, but like a real cool messenger bag or something, or like a bigger, like sturdy bag would be such a banger.
Yes.
But yes, that harshly depends on how this goes, how my accounts grow, and so on. Some kind of pendant would be cool. Snake scale pendant.
Helia
scale
tarot card
pendant.
set one day.
Helia
tarot card set one day.
More oracle deck, actually. I think an oracle deck would slap.
Yeah.
No, brain, shut up. Shut up. We're not thinking about that. Nuh-uh. But yeah, stuff like that would be cool. Also, honestly, reading accessories, stuff like that. Stuff that just makes sense. That would all be really. Yeah, also on my bucket list is someone selling merch of me, like making merch and selling that successfully. That would be fucking cool. My brain is also rattling. Being creative sucks. Being creative sucks sometimes. Someone cosplaying me is also high on my bucket list, because guys, don't do that to yourselves. That's so much work.
I thought the cosplay might be working, but the full cosplay it will be a pain. Mostly for the makeup.
I have the perfect idea. You cosplay Helia, and it's everything. But how do you avoid the snake tail? Easy. You have like a little table set up right in front of you.
And you walk with the table attached to you.
I mean, I successfully did that for the last 9 months, so yes, that is Or honestly, the moment I saw my Minecraft skin, I should play Minecraft. My Minecraft skin has, of course, legs, because that's how a Minecraft skin works. But the artist made it that the scales are basically on the side of the legs, which is a very cool alternative to just have like black legs and then the scales on it as a pattern. Also beggar.
Yes.
They could cosplay as the little guy, just cut him in half. Yeah. That would be an option. But yeah, that is stuff where I'm like, that would be just the coolest fucking shit ever. I mean, also, okay, it doesn't also help that I am part of communities that really, really fucked up my perspective on like fan interaction on a default. Because I quickly realized, so, oh no, the communities I am are freakish outliers in how much they put work in and do like fan work. They're just weird. That's not normal. Because sometimes I'm thinking, oh man, I would love to have this much fan art, yada yada. And I'm like, okay, there are people much bigger than me who also don't get some. People are weird. But this is also the thing. I will never force anyone to do anything. Do what the fuck you want with your time. It's more than enough that you guys are here and watching me and all that cool shit. But I am well aware how much power fan art, fan edits, and all that fun actually have. Like, there's so many creators I only know because of fan art. Or like edits of people. It's really ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, that looks actually cool. Let's look into that. You can do a lot as a creator to grow, but at the end of the day, the reason you grow is your community in any damn way. So this is half just, well, it is what it is, and on the other hand, it is a, if you ever wanna make it happen and more people know me, well then throw me in their faces.
No, I have something planned for you. But I'm busy being a stupid bitch that keeps on getting fun projects. I need to stop. But I have something.
Oh yeah, guys, did you know? I forget that always, but it exists. Did you know that on my Discord there is a channel that I do not have any access to?
Yes.
So if you wanna conspire with your fellow Helians, there is a space for that.
Conspire with me. Conspire.
I don't know what's going on there. It didn't explode yet, so I'll take that. How? That's easy. Haze is the server owner. And then that means you can set up things I can't see. Lovely to read. That shit is happening that I'm fuckers. It is different to know it in a
I was going to post there too for some help, so
yeah,
it's good
sure.
to know.
That's exactly what it's for. Because we had that debate in another server. I was like, oh my god, ow. Oh my god, it would be so much easier if we had a channel where the actual streamer didn't see anything, because it's easier to plan shit. Than asking around like, hey, wink wonk, wanna come into you? We have something, because you want to keep it a secret. And that's why it was a from the beginning thing of, can we make a channel that I don't see? Like, I literally can't see it. Like, I just remember that it exists. So people can just do things and don't have to open up like a second server or whatever to do planning thing. Yeah.
On that note, I gotta go. I have to fight my laundry.
Good luck. Don't get tangled.
Thanks. No promises.
Very fair.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is your first time, chat. I can't believe. I can. But yes, run. Of course. Take your around.
Did you ever make the run emote with the stick run? Did you ever make that?
Yeah.
Okay, because if I had access to the emotes, I would use that right now.
That makes so much sense. I found the channel. Well, congrats, Nature. Congrats.
But thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now I need to make you a bit smaller. I can put you next to the
I have
other
been abandoned
the little
here.
guy. There. But yeah, guys, just so you know, there's a channel on my Discord where you can conspire against me or for me. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Things, I assume.
Nice things.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Also, I still need to post that on my social section. Also, what you can find there in the file sharing server is a whole folder of all the ref sheets, other screenshots, etc., etc. It's all in one place to make it as easy as possible for you guys. If you want to do any weird stuff, because why not? Why not? Sometimes I feel like, oh my, isn't that a bit too much? Isn't it a bit too much that I do all of this? But considering there might not be anything happening, and on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, but then at least people don't have to look for ref sheets.
I have all of your ref sheets downloaded in my machine. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I need all of them. All the time.
You.
Yes, me.
But but I think you're an outlier. You're an outlier on that end.
Well, but if you have me, sooner or later, some other people will come.
That is the hope. That is the hope. Yeah. Also, this is my thing, especially after yesterday. Maybe I should start pretending that I already have like thousands of followers and stuff, and just start actually behaving like this. Because why not?
You have hundreds of followers. What the are you talking about?
I meant thousands. I meant a zero more. Maybe I should just start behaving like that.
Yes, you should.
Also, soaps and prayers is fucking fun. Soaps and prayers is actually funny. What the fuck? What is happening on my Discord? Why you guys? Why I No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I have enough other stuff to do. I'm fine.
Don't even worry.
Oh God, no!
Gonna...
I stopped worrying about you guys a long time ago. Let's be honest. Well. Okay. What I wanted to do is give you guys a schedule for next week. Spoiler, I don't have one. Because I didn't do one yet. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Depending, because God, I am EP and I should sleep more. It's ridiculous at this point. But yeah, next week we will continue with the Ponya. We will probably play Unpacking. I have a collab with Burning on the weekend, and there is a new hydrofixation, and that hydrofixation will be about Homestuck. Yeah,
Okay.
we will talk about Homestuck.
It's a nice week for me then. We get the Ponya, we get Homestuck.
It is a week. It is a week. It is a week indeed. Why did I allow Homestuck again? I don't know what happened there. But unfortunately I did. So we will talk Homestuck, and the worst thing is that the worst thing is I know already way too much. Homestuck question mark? Well, nature. You will find out. Homestuck is an infinite piece of a webcomic. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. It feels like ancient texts at this point. In all honesty.
Did you know Homestuck before the Axe guy, or?
I never read Homestuck. I never read Homestuck, and I will never read Homestuck.
Yeah, I know of it because I was in Tumblr at that time, but I avoided like a
I
pest.
knew of it back in the day because one of my friends was fucking annoying about it, and that was the first time I dodged it. Then I forgot it existed. Then it came up again in the last years, and I was like, how much is that to? No, I'm not doing that. And for me to say with One Piece, I will never read or watch One Piece. It's too much. I'm not dealing with that shit. I think it's enough that I know stuff about that. But I won't lie, this is the first I've heard of it. Oh, that must be so nice. That must be so.
Imagine not knowing about the Sharpie at the tubs and everything.
And the buckets. Yeah.
The bucket. Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Imagine.
Imagine that. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, why is it almost 3 hours again? What is I? That was not the plan. That was not the plan. But that means that people were here today and yesterday and didn't gift subs, which is completely fair. Should now also, you guys should have your fancy Whittle watch time. We had to get to the 4-hour watch time somehow. Yeah, I know. That was the goal. That was genuinely the goal, because I was like, I will not go this weekend under the 4 hours of streaming, and then you guys don't get your watch hour badge. But hey, now you can have your cool little watch hour badge. I guess. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. But I think I'm done. I think I'm done for this. I think I'm done with you guys.
No, wait. Oh, shit. My bad. No.
Not me, lol. Yeah, well, Kai. I missed a goodbye to old model stream. Well, here's a VOD. You can still watch it. You can watch all my old VODs if you missed the little guy.
And the clips, and the GIFs, and you can make fan art.
So many options.
Yes.
So many options. Just emotes crack me up. Nature's emotes are fucking funny. What? Huh? Oh yeah, Kai, that's an excellent question. I saw that. I will decide that in an hour. Honestly, I will decide that in an hour. Because there is a high chance that I will lay down now and then fucking collapse. Because I'm just fucking tired. So that will be a spontaneous yes. Good. Okay. You guys will probably. Okay. The higher likelihood is that you get more scheduled tomorrow. Because I will not stream tomorrow. I can already tell you that I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm taking off. I'm taking the day off and have some floor time or something. But you will get a schedule, and we will see each other probably Tuesday. Probably. Yeah. I need to think about that yet. Get that ready. I wish I could. I wish I would be good at getting rest, but I'm very shitty at that. That's why after stream yesterday, I was an anxious mess beforehand, 2.5 hour stream, and then I worked for 3 more hours to get shit done. Yeah. We need more people here so Helia gets more subs so we can get more emotes and we use the. Oh, that's true. But it's unfortunately a horrendous amount of subs. The next emotes, and it's just one more animated emote slot, is at 115 subscriber points. And it's really just one more animated one. Okay, what the fuck? But yeah, get more people in. Get more people in. More people, more subs. More subs, more money for me. More money, more cool things I can do. Capitalism. 100. Yeah, the thing is, I already have a lot. I already have like a lot of emotes. I have 13, 25, 27 emotes, which is already a really high number that I unlocked at one point. I don't even know. Did I have that many subs that I unlocked that? I genuinely don't remember. So I think there's just not a lot to continue. But I'm also very willing to have a vote on it at one point, and you can tell me what emotes you don't want to use anymore, or that's not that important to you guys, and then we can switch out. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It kind of depends on you, because I know there are some emotes that are a lot, and some that barely get any usage. So that is probably a soonish debate I can have on the. But if I would, no, they can stay. They can stay. They can stay. But I know that there are definitely a lot that are never used, which hey is fine. That it happens. It happens. Okay. Yeah, Marsh, you feeling better now? Marsh really said, one of each. Let's go. If you want more Helian emotes, come to my Discord. I have so many there. Go fight your laundry. My God, Frog. It at least didn't get eaten by the washing. That's something. That's something. Okay, if I don't start yapping now, we will be here for the next, I don't fucking know.
And I will be sitting here politely.
Probably. But yes, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for yapping. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Reminder, there's merch. Merch is available until end of August, so you guys have time. You have time to think about it, to wait for a paycheck if you want to invest in this. Do not worry, there's enough time. I will remind you at every fucking corner, because I want to sell merch. Should I lie about that? Probably not. I mean, that's. I want people to have my merch. So people can do Oshikatsu picks with stuff. That would be very cool on one hand. On the other hand, a few coin would be nice. It's not like Helians pay rent those days.
Or never.
Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I will rate you out to Ame, who is playing Alien Isolation. Hazu, do you have rate message thingy? I honestly like the Tavern's Club. That's just kind of funny. I think that will stay. I should actually put that somewhere so it can be copy paste. But I will rate you over to Ame. We will see each other probably on Tuesday. High likelihood that I will play Unpacking that day, just to ease in that stuff again and to get used to actually streaming a game with this. Because this was now 2 days of yapping. Their closing hours perfect. That's the rate message. That's lovely. Thank you guys for hanging out. Share my lore video. Share my lore video with people. That would genuinely be cool. Annoy people with my cool lore video. Especially friends of yours were part of making that lore video. They should all get a lot, and I mean a lot of praise for that. Yes, also you, Les. I don't want to hear a word. I don't want to hear a word. I saw that face from here. I saw that. Nah.
You almost saw my emote of hiding behind.
Yeah. I saw that. But yes, Tavern is closed. I'm out. We're done with this. See you guys next week, probably. And I'll have fun with Ame and please help her to get through Alien Isolation. Okay? Cool. Bye-bye.